And take a big swig of water. Wait. Right, welcome back to another video on my channel. So, if you know me, you know I love brunch. Brunch, if you don't know what that is a meal that's eaten instead of breakfast or lunch, kind of at the universally accepted time of around 11 a.m. to kind of 3 p.m., sometimes even later than that, sometimes with drinks, sometimes without. But Manchester loves brunch. With at least 4 brunch spots per every square mile, Manchester has loads of brunch locations. And if I was to do a video on them all, we would be here all day. The Mank, which if you don't live here, you won't know what it is, but it's a little local news source for all things Manchester, did an article recently, well, a couple months ago, I think, that caught my attention. It was titled Deansgate's new mini brunch triangle attracting big queues, and rightly so. And it lists 3 key brunch locations in Deansgate. I decided, because I love brunch and giving my unsolicited opinion, I would rate every single one of them and offer my opinion on whether or not they are actually worth the hype they receive. First of all, you have Bruncho, which is a beautiful cafe restaurant for brunch located in Deansgate, with Mediterranean and Turkish inspired dishes and their incredible French toast, which comes complete with an ice cream cone. Chef's kiss. Mouth is watering at the thought. Absolutely beautiful. Staff is really friendly and really kind. Their coffee is incredibly just well made and tastes really good. They have matcha offerings. They have sweet and savoury breakfast. So times I have been, I've opted for French toast, and my friends or my partner have opted for savoury options. My boyfriend loves their Yorkshire pudding, stuffed Yorkshire pudding. It's basically just like got brisket and mac and cheese and gravy and chips, and he is obsessed. Like, he literally ranks this place 10 out of 10. He's not a brunch person, but if I was to go here without him, he would consider that as bad as cheating. You know what I mean? I first went there. I first went there when it was not even cool. No, but it was genuinely like, I'm my friend saying to me, "Do you want to go to Bruncho? It's a new like brunch spot that's open in Deansgate." I was like, "I love brunch. Let's go." And I tried their Biscoff French toast for the first time, and it was absolutely amazing. We walked straight in. We were the only table, and now their entire restaurant is filled most weekends, and I feel like that's says a lot. I've been a few times. Incredible. Lovely, lovely place, and I would recommend it to anyone who visited. Honestly, if this wasn't in the brunch triangle, I would be shocked. In all honesty, I would be incredibly shocked. The Mank have very good taste, at least there. The second mention is the lovely Alex's Bakery, which I always thought it was just cupcakes and brownies, which it does have, and they are amazing. However, they've expanded their menu to include sandwiches, paninis, French toast themselves, milkshakes, pastry, just so many offerings. Actually, I loved it. I was like, this is an absolutely incredible menu. Such a nice environment as well. When I went, I had the lunch meal deal, menu deal kind of thing. I got a panini, a mocha, and a cupcake, all for $9.95. So that was an incredible little opportunity to get something, especially when their paninis are at least £6 each. They also have an option for children, so you can swap the hot drink for a fruit shoot, and that is £7.95 instead. I love what they did with the space. The decor was really pretty. Everything was pink. Everything was colourful. Everything was just cozy vibes. And I feel like you could go there and have a lunch on a work break or work there like remotely, because they had Wi-Fi as well. I just felt very safe and secure. The service was incredible. The final location on the Manx brunch triangle list is Asai and the Tribe. Opposite Bruncho, you can see the queue of both from each side. It is honestly a lovely, lovely spot. They have acai bowls, of course, smoothies, and they've got matcha. They recently did a collaboration with the girls' bathroom, which I went and got the strawberry cream matcha that they collabed with the girls' bathroom on. So we've got The girls' bathroom, strawberries and cream matcha. That is incredible. It's got real strawberry puree at the bottom. And obviously matcha in the middle, and then strawberry cold foam on the top. I have been before to get an Asai bowl. It was literally my last day at my last job. Asai gives me like, you've just finished a workout class with your besties and you're coming and getting a fruit like smoothie bowl. You're coming to get a healthy breakfast to go with it, and then, you know, a smoothie and everything else like that. And I think that's absolutely iconic. My friends had been so many times while I was working at that office, and I had never gone with them. I thought that I wouldn't like it. I genuinely had never tried it. However, I tried the hot date one. Incredible, absolutely amazing. The dates, the strawberries, the Nutella, the acai, the granola, it just all went together so well, and I thoroughly enjoyed every mouthful. I do think this is worth the hype, and they have gone from a little tiny stall in Arndale Market to literally a restaurant cafe in Deansgate, which has queues out the door every single day. Like, you can tell that it's very well loved. Also opened a store in London, which shows that this restaurant does not mess around. Like, they do, like, they mean business. And I would say that Asai and Tribe definitely deserve a spot on the brunch triangle. So all three are very strong contenders for brunch spots in Manchester. However, did the Manc forget about 0.2 miles away is Federal? I kind of was a bit shocked that Federal wasn't on this list and that the other three were. Obviously, the premise is a triangle. Is it doing is it doing Deansgate a disservice to forget one of its other popular haunts? Federal has queues that pass like the next door shops. Federal is a busy place as well, and one of the best brunches I've had in Manchester city centre. It's specials, including some incredible French toast. We had a strawberry matcha French toast, which was incredible, as well as canned iced coffees, which are all over TikTok. I genuinely was a bit shocked that Federal wasn't on the list. It would be safe to say that Federal is at least giving the Deansgate Triangle a run for its money in the brunch scene, and that this is definitely another spot that I would consider going to if you were in Manchester, because it's incredible. However, it is safe to say that Deansgate is probably one of the best locations in Manchester for brunch. And if you're in the area, you have plenty of options. A sandwich, pastry, a sweet treat, and then maybe top that off with an iced coffee from Federal, because who doesn't love an iced coffee in a can? I know I do. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope that you have all had a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. If you have tried any of these spots, or if you want to try any of these spots, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and also give me some suggestions of any good brunch locations that you want me to try next. Leave a cupcake emoji in the comments as well. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright, bye!